Hi, this is Sue, and we are on our homework number 6. This is actually the worksheet that used to say homework 7, and this is going to go on page 15 in your notebook. Now, this is a one-sided sheet of paper. It's got 4 questions, and if you want to do your work on the back, if you feel that there's not enough space, you could also write it there or on the actual page 15. Let's start with question number 1. Now here is a quick lesson summary. We talked about the constant of proportionality today in class. In your notes, let's go back to that really quickly. We talked about the cookies sheets. Now, what we want to come up with is an equation for this cookie sheet problem, for those of our periods that didn't finish. So if you, for your period, did not get to copy down this part of the notes, please do that now. In this equation here that we were able to come up with based on our cookie sheets and the cookies that were baked, we found that 18 was the constant of proportionality. It's really the same thing as our unit rate. So 18 represents the 18 cookies that are being baked per sheet. So that is the same thing as our constant. It's a consistent rate that there's going to be 18 per every cookie sheet. So here, let's get back to our homework. Let's do problem number 1. So with that in mind, the bananas are 59 cents a pound. That is our unit rate, which is actually the constant of proportionality. So for A, our unit rate is exactly that, 59 cents per pound. It's important that you say per pound. We cannot just say 59 cents. That's not a rate, doesn't describe a rate. You can do B by yourself. Let's do number 2A. 2A, we're looking for the constant of proportionality. For 3 pairs of pants, it's going to cost us $18. And we're basically answering the question, and this could be asked like, what is the unit rate? We could also ask, what is the price per 1 pair of pants? So if we take 18 and we divide it by the 3 pants, we are going to get $6 for 1 pants. So our unit rate, or our constant of proportionality, is just that. That's $6 for 1 pair of pants. Then complete B by yourself. I think you can do number 3 by yourself. It's very similar to number 2. Let's look at number 4. Now in number 4, I'm going to highlight some key information here. In 2010, the school paid $12.60 for 84 students. Then in 2011, the school paid $10.50 for 70 students. The following year, 2012, they paid $13.95 for 93 students. We are going to see, question A, if the school pays each year entrance fee, if that's proportional to the number of students. So I could create a table to help me visually see that. Each of the years, 2010, I had 84 students. Okay, my table is going to have the number of students, S, and then how much it cost. We're doing $12.60, 2011, 70 students, $10.50, and 2012, 93 students for $13.95. And I'm just setting up in this table. It's not asking me to, but I just want to be able to see that information. You know, that's a good strategy to take is, you know, sometimes for me reading that information in a paragraph all lumped together is not very easy for me to interpret, and so I kind of like to see it in a chart. So what I want to do here is to figure out if the relationship between the cost and the number of students is proportional. So I want to find, what I want to do is I want to find the unit rate. So if I calculate the unit rate for each of these, I'm going to simply divide the price by the number of students. So 1260 divided by 84, 1260 divided by 84, and I'm going to divide 1050 by 70, and I'm going to divide 1395 by 93. Pause the video if you are just doing that division for the first time and see what you get. Are you going to get the same amount per student, or are you going to get different amounts? If you get different amounts, then it's not going to be proportional. If it's the same, you will have a proportional relationship. So in A, the answer actually turns out to be yes, and go ahead and give your own explanation there and complete the rest of the worksheet by yourself. We will go over it in class, and we do have a quiz on Friday, so just a reminder, we have a practice quiz that we will be working on tomorrow in class and going over any questions that you still have. We'll see you tomorrow.